a way to provide a sense of safety in such uncertain conditions. It can also be a place where young people can interact with peers, with German-speaking peers, where they can make friendships and be in a different environment than the depressive environment of the reception centers. It can also be a place where their needs are met better than in such centers. So to keep them out of educational institutions, it's really it's very bad, and it's missing valuable time. Children have to learn, children have to be exposed to education, and already throughout their journeys they often missed months or years of education, and of course experienced horrific circumstances. So they should really be able to go to schools as soon as they arrive in a country. And apart from that, they are often subject to dangerous situations where their personal space, their personal safety is not guaranteed. And then, of course, the constant danger of deportations that is in these centers, and not only for themselves, but also to experience the fear of adults around them. This alone is traumatizing.
Yeah, I think it's because it's really scary, because in this space of 2 years that I lived in Azuhan, I see they smile, the kids smile, but deep inside of me I know that those smiles are not genuinely natural. So because most time they watch police step into the camp, beat their parents, beat up their father, pick up their father, separate their mother, separate them from their father. So I think it's, for us, the grown-up, the adult, I think is more lesser to reach still. They don't have toys, they are not exposed to, they are not, and it's quite unfortunate that all those things happen there, and also which makes me sometimes ask question if different from the sound of the cry from kids outside the world. So it's really traumatizing, and but I keep on struggling to see that the world here, I know that only one man's voice will not change much, but with people seeing me struggling, I think I might gain more people to join the movement, and once people join the movement, maybe mostly for these kids, because yesterday, and I was going through the Aka Centrum, the Kazu camp, I saw Ghanaians, women, Senegals. They were like convoy. They were more than 20. I think they just arrived new. Each of them have a kinderwagen. There is a newborn baby in this kinderwagen. And when I got to the gate of I saw all of them. They still went to the block 1. I didn't share tears, but internally I was like shedding tears, because what those kids are facing, they are not living inside the world. There is one of my poem I titled "World Behind the World." Is where people are living in there, because those kids are innocent kids. I was not crying for their parents. I was only crying for them, that knowing that this kid will grow up inside this asylum house. Being a Ghanaian, being a Senegal, their stay in this Germany is not guaranteed. They will come and be deported, forcefully deported, and this kid will go back there and live a trauma life. And one day, and now I will understand, one day will come, those that have crossed 8 years, 7 years, who have known the difference between Europe and Africa, their mind will always reflect or there was a time we were in this place, the life there was better than here. So this will traumatize them, and I don't know how this voice from this program will be able to draw more people attention so that we can be able to, to build up a voice, if not for us, the adults, for the kids to grow in a conducive environment and, live like any other kids.
Yeah, I think for these very young children that you mentioned, the major thing is not the place where they are staying. The baby doesn't care where he or she is. For a baby, it is important that it's in the arms of his mother or in his father, that it's safe and protected when she influences us throughout life. And even me, only now I'm becoming to realize that I have some form of trauma that I carry with me from my childhood. All of our parents, they tried to do their best as we were growing up, but many things they were not aware of. And even my generation carries trauma from the war in Germany, behavior patterns that our parents had because of the war that influenced us in a way. Now imagine parents living in these asylum homes. This is very far from conscious parenting. It's a very we spoke about safety earlier. There's hardly any sense of safety that they can offer their children. So it is very sad to think about the future, the emotional condition of these children later on in life.
So sad. I'm still trying to understand, but maybe with time I will understand. So the last question is, you have witnessed a lot of refugees, many, both women with kids, single ladies, married, boyfriend and girlfriend. You have witnessed a lot of them. You have looked into their cases. You have seen those who have opportunity, but based on their country of origin, they couldn't grab the opportunity. So I will